We have a huge day planned today because it is time that we need to start keeping the summer crops in here, the warm season crops like peppers and tomatoes need to get moved in here. We have our artichokes.
Perfect. I say perfect, Eben.
Because you can see it dropping better.
From that to this.
Which is incredible.
That's the maple syrup.
Jose and I have a little bet this morning. He says 2 or fewer today, and I say 3 or more. I set 7 traps, plus we did one of those buckets with the peanut butter and the water. So beautiful. This is the beets coming in. So we have 4 trays of beets here. These are paper pot transplanters. We've got lettuces here. These are cabbages, 2 trays of cabbages. More lettuces. Jose, what are you doing? Jose has issues. All right, I'm gonna show you real quick. We're having a mouse problem in the greenhouse. So we don't usually have a problem. We've started trapping now because we noticed it 2 days ago. This is why it's very important for you to keep an eye on whatever you have going on. But let me just show you, they've been digging up our onions. So you can see all of these onions laying around here. So I would say they've taken out about half of this tray of onions. This one as well, here and here. Starting over here too. The good news is I've got plenty of extra onions here that we're gonna go to market, but now they're just gonna have to stay here on this variety. I don't know why it's really affecting these trays here on the end. So we've started trapping. We've gotten 3 of the mice now, but I'm gonna assume there's a lot more. But usually they don't get up and bother our trays. All right, today is Sunday, what did we say? April 9th? Easter. So happy Easter. We have a huge day planned today because it is time that we need to start keeping the summer crops in here, the warm season crops like peppers and tomatoes need to get moved in here. We have our artichokes. So we need to start keeping this side of the greenhouse heated to 65 degrees. Yeah. Right now, overnight, we let it drop down to 50 for the cool season crops, but no more. It's time to start keeping it warm. So what we're gonna do is move all of our cool season crops to the other side of the greenhouse where we can keep the doors open during the day and keep them a lot cooler. You know, last year we were moving them in and out, and that's a lot of time every day. Now we'll be able to open the doors until we can get the hoop houses up and just let the cool air in here and keep our cool season crops cooler. Because 90, 95 degrees that it gets in here is way too hot for them. Yeah. But so today we're going to transfer everything that's in here except for what hasn't sprouted yet over to the other side. And then we are going to set enough mouse traps in here to catch everything because they are destroying our onions. And then we're going to start moving the warm crops out of the germination room, the trays that are ready, into here. There won't be that many, maybe 10 trays in here tonight. And then over the next few nights as things are germinating, we'll move stuff in.
Okay, what do you want to do first?
I'm going to have you clean out this side of the greenhouse, if you don't mind, because we got all of our tools in here. We've been using it as a workspace. So we're going to clean that out. I'm going to start moving trays.
Okay. This is our garage, but we always we need a little room or a space for our tools. So yesterday I just finished this little tools area. You can see here, because that little corner here is not enough for all tool we have. So I think here it will be more better.
Good morning. Today is one of my favorite days in the greenhouse. We are going to start doing plantings for the market, which is a lot of fun. The first 6 weeks of market for us is a lot of start sales. That's where we make probably the bulk of our money, because we don't, we only have lettuces and some greens and a few other things to sell at market. So we really rely on starts. So we do a couple of different things. I do some of our starts in these 6-packs. I do some fun mixes, so I'll do a greens mix with kale and Swiss chard. I'll do some different tomato mixes, so I'll do one with just cherry tomatoes. I'll do one that's heirloom tomatoes. I'll do one that is paste tomatoes. So when people come up and say to me, you know, I don't really know much about tomatoes and I want to get started, what do you recommend? And I can hand them one of these and say, well, this is going to give you a great mix of 6 different tomatoes, and you know, you can plant these somewhere in a sunny location and then enjoy tomatoes all summer long. So I really like to do these. I do some different pepper mixes. I'll do a sweet pepper mix, I do a spicy pepper mix, and then I do a sweet and spicy mix. So there'll be several of these we're doing today, maybe 6 or 8. I can't remember what's on the schedule. The other thing I do is I sell a lot of individual plants. So we will be putting into soil blocks things like lettuces, broccoli, cabbages, and so then I get those prepared, and those will all be potted up. We will also be potting up, got something in my eye. We will also be potting up tomatoes and peppers as we get closer to market. I think we have 5 weeks till market starts, and as long as Jamie said she was going to be here, that's why I'm working on this project. So I'm going to finish putting soil in these, and then when Jamie arrives, we'll do the seeding. So at market, we sell these 4-inch pots for $3 or $4, depending what's in it. If it's a lettuce, $3. If it's tomatoes or peppers, $4. Broccoli, probably $3. Kale, $3. Swiss chard, $3. Tomatoes and peppers, $4. And then we also do like basil and other things, $3. So that's what's in these pots. These guys, which each come with 6, I'll sell them for either $10 or $15. If there's greens in here, I'll sell them for $10. If it's tomatoes and peppers, $15. So that's what works for us at the market. And you know, it doesn't take very many of these to bring in a pretty good amount of money. These guys, I will sell, if somebody buys, you know, 5 or 6, then I sell them at a discount, depending on if they're getting the $3 ones or the $4 ones.
Another day, another project. So yesterday we boiled this. We have it done yesterday, but we don't have the chicken wider. Perfect. I say perfect, Eben. All right. Tomorrow we will be installing this because today we had to go to Uncle Harry's house. All right. This is good.
Okay, Jose's fake pouring liquor. We're using this bottle today to put some syrup in for someone. That's cool. We need to get us a bottle
it's
like
for
that.
their hunting camp.
Yeah, they want to put it at their hunting camp. Look how cool it is.
They get up in the morning to put the maple syrup on their pancakes. And
It looks like they're drinking.
Yeah, that would be good.
So Harry, today is a bittersweet day.
Yeah, it is.
What is today?
Today's getting to be the wrap up, the last of the boiling.
Yeah.
And it's
So-
been a year.
So we're here to bottle today, which we haven't done yet this season. We've been slacking.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've only been helping collect sap.
You've been slacking, you've been farming.
Well, yeah,
There's a difference.
We're busy, but we like being over here with you. So it's bittersweet. We're done with the season. How would you say in years past there's been this much snow on the ground when you pulled the taps?
It's a rarity, and especially these kind of temperatures. It's been pretty warm. The trails that I've packed all winter with the sapster, they're getting pretty bad. They're starting to
I fell through
soft.
a couple of places here.
Oh yeah, we were sinking yesterday taking the taps out that far with snowshoes.
Wow.
Yeah, that's brutal when that happens.
No bottom in it.
Yeah. So compared to last year now, how do you think we did this year?
Looks like we're going to be pretty much the same. The unique thing is we had all this cold in the beginning.
Yeah.
And we'd get just enough to keep boiling every day. And by that, what I mean by that is it's the sap is really light.
Yeah.
Nice light.
Yeah, we'll show a picture of all of the samples you took, because it's amazing how across the board it's the same the whole season. Usually you get a little bit of a dark, a light, a dark. You know, you get some variety. But
and
this
that's
year,
what everybody says. They always say, "How come we got a dark one here and a light one?" Well, it's temperatures. It's sometimes I get behind in the sap, so I up the boiling a little harder, faster, and starts darkening, more caramelization.
Yeah. All right, Harry, so I forgot to ask you, I mean, you have this very busy, productive life. What is next on your agenda for the year?
Well, it looks like we're going to be heading to camp.
Yeah, now is camp season
Yeah,
here.
oh yeah. And you know what we do out there?
What do you do besides this?
Fish.
Oh, fishing.
The fishing starts.
Of course. And I'm one of your favorite people to fish with, right, Uncle?
Yes.
And I love catching bass. That's my big thing.
And late May, early June, that's the best.
All right, maybe I'll find some time to squeeze out there.
For certain.
Jose, you have any questions?
Just give me more beer.
Nice.
It's all part of, the working in the season.
Yeah.
The cold beer.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's get to bottling because it is hot in there.
104.
104 in the sap shack.
What we're doing now is we're heating up the filter press, because otherwise this is cold, and when the hot syrup hits it, it'll thicken up and start plugging your filters. So you want this
warmed up,
really hot, not pretty hot. Yeah, when I needed something, I'd read it in a book and stuff, and boy, I'd like to have that, but boy, that's expensive. And I'm thinking, and the maintenance boys, they like syrup.
Yeah.
Oh, it's springtime, Harry. What you need? Well, let's see here.
The neat thing is you don't think about people really making this stuff anymore. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's so incredible to have had that opportunity.
See how I put my thumbs through there?
Yeah, so you don't drop it on accident?
It doesn't slip. Now, what we're going to do is run this through at about... Usually runs between 5 and 10 pounds of PSI on there. If you start putting too much pressure, you can either blow a filter in a filter press, or there's a flapper valve. Oops, did I do something?
No, you're good.
Or the flapper valve in there could blow back and blow this off.
Oh.
And we've had that happen.
Okay.
So
That
what I do
sounds
is
like
I just
fun.
kind of run it at, let's see, between 5 and 10.
Oh my God, it smells like maple syrup in here.
Yeah, I've been smelling it for a month.
So, Harry, this year, some of your syrup made it back to El Salvador. How do you feel about that?
I feel real great.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah. The funny thing was, Jose's family thought that it was made from bees.
Really?
Yeah, they didn't understand.
Yeah, like honey, it reminds them maybe,
Yep.
hey?
Yep.
Oh, I like that. That's, especially family.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about.
Jose, what do you fill in there?
That's the wrong one? No?
That's not what you fill here.
Oops.
It's not a beer dispenser.
It is not?
No,
Oh, sorry.
that's maple syrup.
Don't quit.
Don't quit. Okay, so you fill these sample jars every time, right, Uncle?
Yes, I fill them when I first make the batch, But then I put the filtered one on.
Yep.
For they can see
how clear it is. The clarity.
how much that filter takes out.
Okay, so yours is not clarified, and mine, this is mine over here, is clarified. So you can see all the sugar on the bottom here.
That's called niter.
Niter.
Sugar sand or niter.
Okay, and that's what the filter press clears out.
Yep. When you look at the bottoms,
yep,
you can really
it's very different, for sure. Good morning.
Good morning.
So we were having a mouse problem in the greenhouse. We've been setting traps every night. Wow, look how amazing those onions look. Yeah. And we have been catching a lot of mice. Well, a lot for us. So we've so far caught 7. Jose and I have a little bet this morning. He says 2 or fewer today, and I say 3 or more. I set 7 traps, plus we did one of those buckets with the peanut butter and the water. So we have a lot of opportunity to catch mice. Jose says 2 or less. I said 3 or more. So we're going to see what we have in the traps this morning. Okay. So first we have one here. So that's one down. And we're missing a trap. Is there one over there? No? Okay, so we're missing a trap. That usually means you caught a mouse but didn't fully catch the mouse. Let's see if we can find it over here. Well, that's really weird. He's got to be over here somewhere. He must have drugged the trap somewhere. Where are you? Okay, well, we'll look in a minute, but I bet there's something in that trap. We're going to find it. Because Jose is not going to win this bet. I'm just going to tell you right now. It's not happening. Okay. Maybe I said it over here. I don't think so, though. All right. Now we're going to the other side. This is where we were having the onion problem. Excuse my shaky camera this morning. Okay. That's inside. Okay, so there's 2 up there. They're not set off, but see if the peanut butter's licked out of them. Yeah, see, there's no peanut butter in any of these.
No mice here.
No, but there's no peanut butter, right? And none in the bucket? No! No! Okay, well, that upsets me. We're going to go find that other trap. Although Jose won no matter what, because all the traps are empty. 1, 2, 3. There should be 5 over here. 4, 5. So yeah, nothing in any of these traps, but 0 peanut butter in a single one of the traps. So there are definitely mice hanging out, but they aren't bothering anything anymore.
Well, you are feeding with the peanut butter.
Yes, I'm feeding them peanut butter. It's so sweet of me. Okay, so let's see if we can find this other trap. I'm curious now where he went.
I don't know.
Okay, I'm pretty positive I set it here. So the only thing I can think is that maybe it's inside of here. I can't imagine where he would have drugged that. Okay, so we found him. He was underneath here. He'd somehow gotten in there. So that's a total of 9 mice we have caught in here so far. 9. The good news is they've stopped eating the onions. I hope. I haven't seen any damage in a few days. The problem with mice is when the population gets overrun, they start doing and eating things they wouldn't normally. Because now, you know, instead of feeding 1 mouse, you're feeding a bunch. So I knew we had a problem when they were eating the onions. So let's look around real quick, just see what we got going on in here. So we have onions over here.
We have onions, we have everything.
Yeah. So these are onions for us to plant. And these are the onions for taking to market here. Not these ones, but these in the tray. So people can plant their own onions if they want. Behind me we have, oh, so beautiful. This is the beets coming in. So we have 4 trays of beets here. These are paper pot transplanters. We've got lettuces here. These are cabbages, 2 trays of cabbages. More lettuces. Jose, what are you doing? Jose has issues. So yeah, we have kale here. We have Swiss chard. We have, what's up there? Oh, kohlrabi. Yeah, lettuces. Over on that table is the spinach at the front, and then our green onions, and then bok choy, and the second round of lettuces. We plant lettuces every 2 weeks here. Lettuces have up here about a 2-week harvest window. So if we harvest every 2 weeks, it works out really well. And then this entire last row are onions for our garden. Yeah. Everything is doing so nice. I'm very excited, and it is a beautiful morning. So what I have to do now is move all of the trays, the rest of the trays over, because we've been trying to get peppers to germinate, and it was not an easy year for some reason, germinating peppers. It took some of them as much as 2 weeks. I think next year I need to do heat mats for them. Anyway, I got to finish moving them over here. Oh no, kale is incredible. Yeah, kale is literally my favorite thing to grow and sell. Jose thinks I'm nuts the amount of time I spend on kale bouquets.
What happened with this bouquet?
Oh my goodness. Yeah, there's a bunch in there. I need to cut those off. Get rid of a few.
Wow.
Somebody planted too many seeds in one. I think it was you. Yeah, and I started yesterday thinning them, but I prefer to use the scissors so I don't damage the root on the other one. Amazing. Amazing. My favorite time of year is when things are growing. Woo! So you're thinking again next year we probably have to be back around March?
Yes. And you know what's special about next year?
What's that? Oh, what's that?
Somebody turned 70.
Oh, so it's not me probably. Jose, are you turning 70?
Probably.
No, I doubt it. Okay, so you're turning 70.
Season. Why was I born in that season?
I know, it's perfect.
Who would think it?
What do you want us to get you for your birthday next year, Harry?
A new tap or a spigot, you know.
A new tap. You got it. All right, it's done.
Hey,
done.
That's my favorite.
Consider it done.